Good morning, fellow Minecrafters. DknBluez here with another wonderful live stream from DeaconsTable. This is our weekday stream. That is the relaxed play with DknBluez as we have coffee time. Need my coffee really this morning, really badly, to be honest. It's a simply because, well, one, hasn't been a great morning for me, to be honest with you. But disabilities are what they are, and we just sometimes have to plug forward with it. But tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a brand new World of Warcraft stream that's coming out. It is the Sunblade Syndicate. Which is, there's three of us. There's Cryosphere, there is Lorelei Redfern, and myself, and we'll be joined periodically by special guests here and there to, adventure along with us as we kind of play through a classic. I know most of us really haven't played World of Warcraft in years. I know for me it's probably been about 6 or 7 years in general. I've tried a lot of different things on the side, but, we figured, hey, why not? It's just fun to hang out and play through and experience the game maybe in a different light than what we remember it before. So, anyway, guys, we are back here. I've got complimentary shaders loaded, in case you're wondering what the shader pack is that's going on right now. But we are in my basement, which is where we've set up. I'm probably going to turn the shaders off for right now, to be honest with you, just because, again, when I'm doing some building, it's not the most ideal. So I'm trying to get a crop because Cryosphere has torn down his house, and therefore these crops are not available. So I've got to create a space where I can get them. Now under here, I think I might have to even get more light up there, but for right now, I'm just kind of playing it by ear. I'm going to go see what kind of dirt we have. Yeah, anyway, again, I wasn't going to do this morning. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. So far, it's just going to be, I'm sure, one of those things. Say hi, and let's have some coffee and do some chatting if you're around, if you're listening, or you're just watching. A quick hello really means a lot in the channel. You can listen away in the background all you want. You don't have to say hi, but as I said, it really does make my mornings anyway when you do. And right now we're just getting some of this rich soil that we've been farming. If I had a little bit more space than what I have here right now, I would probably I was thinking about actually selling rich soil because it is such a long process to do. Because again, rich soil, just as a reminder, we're going to go in here and we're going to look it up. Rich, there we go, rich soil. So to make rich soil, pretty sure it's there. The two. Let's figure out where this is here. Rich soil, there it is. So you need organic compost and time with sunlight or light, water, and some kind of adjacent activators, which is the mushrooms, which is why I use them. But you can use mycelium and anything else or other organic compost. So that's part of it. Now, to get organic compost, though, here's what you need. Now, the way I look at it, I generally don't use... I've been using this one here with the tree bark. I might have to switch from that to this one, but regardless, bone meal is generally about 3 stacks for a diamond. So we're looking at, to get us 1 stack of this, there's already 3 stacks of this. Or, sorry, yeah, 1 stack of this is 4 stacks of bone meal. And 2 stacks of straw, which again would probably be about 3 stacks for a diamond. Rotten flesh really isn't worth anything to anybody, but dirt generally is as well. Dirt, probably 3 stacks for a diamond. So we're looking at, you know, to do, there would be 1 stack of this. So we're looking at still at 1. Maybe let's count it as 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds. So I think 3 diamonds for a stack of organic compost. Now add that with the time involved. Honestly, 4 or 5 diamonds for a stack of rich soil sounds about right to me. I may be wrong. If you guys have different feelings on that, I am more than happy to see that in the comments and adjust accordingly. I mean, again, economies are always a rough thing. I mean, it's nice that we're on a server. We're on a trust-based server, which is great. So we really don't have to worry about it too much. But setting your prices right is really a big issue, and I think you know, if there was a uniform method of doing just that, or some kind of a standard, which there really isn't, but I know I don't have enough of this stuff to replace, so all part of it. So drop some behind. Couple river turtles showing up like they always do. Let's go in here and see what we got. So I got enough just to probably cover up the, oh dear, lots of these popping up there. We're just going to cover some of these up so that we can walk across. There we go. So we can walk across now, and it'll be in there while we're waiting for it. So we do have some rich soil now that I can now come back here where I was working. And again, this is what we're kind of working on this morning as I figure this out. So there we go. I probably should have not have done that, but anyway. I don't know how much I'm going to have. There we go. And now we just start taking it out as we go. There we go. It's all out of the way. Probably don't have enough rich soil to do all of this, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of soil here. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have enough. I hope I do. And I definitely need more light in here. I might have to go buy some more sea lanterns. Because again, I'm not good at collecting that kind of thing. Not my forte. Although we are thinking on, as a group from Edith Island, taking on one of the modified ocean monuments that are in the game now. They are pretty intense and pretty big, to be honest with you. I don't know what the insides are going to be like. But if they're anything like the outside, we could be in for some trouble. You know, ocean monuments are not everybody's favorite thing to do from the drowning, but if you have the right equipment and tools and potions and whatever else, it's not too hard, right? So you should be able to play through it pretty simple. So let's, oh, look at that. I got 3 rich soil left, and I did manage to get it all done. That's pretty spectacular. Okay, why is this not, oh, that's fine. Da-da-da. We're going to just till it all up ahead of time, even though there's not going to be enough seed just yet. I know I have more seed for flax somewhere. I'm going to probably have to go up top and look. I think might even have it in a sack or a bag somewhere. Yeah, this is a manual farm. I mean, I probably could have done something a little bit AFK, or we really can't do AFK with this kind of crop because, again, it tears down the whole thing and you have to replant. So, I was hoping, because these are 2 block high, that they would be like the rice or the corn, where you can trim the top of them. Because it does seem to make a difference. Like when you break it, the bottom seems to form the seeds and the top is, you get to keep the top portion for what it is. So I don't know why. See what we have on here. Let's break it all up. Get some seeds happening. Let's do some replants. And then we'll have to go get some lighting. Make that change. But yeah, we've got... This is what I was looking for. Right? And we still have some seeds along the side. Oh yeah, look at the seeds. Oh my goodness. So yeah, let's plant it up as much as we can. Rich soil makes this stuff grow faster, but with the lack of sunlight, or the lack of bright light, I think generally the higher the light level, the faster crops generally grow. And most of the patches here are 10 and 11. But, I mean, there are a few spots where it drops down. I think, where are we at now? We're at 9 to 10. So I think we should be good for the most part, for all the crops. I might put in a little bit more... I might put some more sea lanterns on this side, or I might just focus on the other side. So, but for right now, let's continue. Yeah, see, it won't plant here now because it's not bright enough. So I do have to get some lights down in this section. Did I bring any with me? I did not. So let's go deal with that. Go see if I can get some more lanterns, sea lanterns, as well as some more seed. Double check if I've got kicking. Oops. Probably shouldn't have put that there, but oh well. It is what it is. Hope you guys are enjoying the playlist in the background. Kind of finding a playlist when you're live streaming that is royalty free is not always easy. You know, especially finding stuff that you don't mind listening to in the background. I have some of my own music library, you know, from Deacon Media, but it doesn't always suit. I don't have enough of it to just kind of play in the background of a live stream. It's minuscule, the amounts that I have. So let's see if I have any. No more seed here. Sea lanterns are over here, though. We will get these while we're at it. Get quite a bit, to be honest. And let's go to the yard. Up top. It's raining. I hate that. That's our roads. I am looking for specifically seed. What do we have? Oh, see, look at that. There's a whole sack of flaxseed in here if I need it. So let's take that with us and let's go back downstairs. So yes, I did add, by the way, this morning in the Discord for our SMP members. There are now Honey I'm Home is now available. So is he's not. So is Under the Sea available. I know there is a Prismarine shop, which is where I've been buying the sea lanterns from. These would look great in. I'm just saying. And then we do have as well TaylorMade is available. So if you've got a armor shop or clothing shop or something of that nature, you know, perfect setup for that. Or if you're doing like a shepherd or loom setup or banners or whatever, I'm sure there's some decorations in here you could use. And then of course I also added this fellow right here, Drink Up, the bartender. So if you're looking for drinks to go on your tables and such, or on your bar tops for decorations, or just to collect, you know, again, these are all available. So again, I will be adding more for next week. I apologize, I was a little bit delayed. It took 2 weeks to get those out, but hence the double release batch, because normally I only do 2 at a time. Not sure what I'm going to release next week. I was going to try something actually, but I don't think I brought... Oh, I do have shears with me. So just want to see if shears will cut these things. Well, I can't do it now because they're not growing yet, but yeah, let's get some more sea lanterns in place first and foremost. So let's yeah, things are a little bit off, I think, the way I had originally done them. Yes, there's a cavern up there, which is a bit of a pain, but I just kind of cover over it. So did anybody do anything fun over the weekend? You know, anything happening out there that, you know, I don't get out very much like I used to, but I'm just curious as to what's going on out there. I get out to do some shopping, and that's about it. I'm kind of restricted on what I do. Sometimes I live vicariously through others. Yeah, just take a peek, see here what's going on. Yeah, it's gonna be a quiet morning. So that's, you know, it is what it is. I just kind of noted that we are live on both YouTube and Twitch right now. I'm gonna play through and see what happens. Looks like someone's saying something in your chat. No. Anyway, I'm just making sure that everything's reading properly, because again, I'm not used to things going so smoothly. But yeah. And there we go. We are now at the end of the aisle, and now we can continue planting. Good be able to continue planting. Let's see how many more we can get. As I said, I might increase the light level still. I don't know if it will actually increase very much, to be honest, than where it's at right now, because I have them 2 spaced apart. But if there's no spacing and it's just all sea lanterns, will it actually be that much brighter light level? So I'm just curious on whether or not maybe the best light level might be 14 or 15 for these things. I'm not sure. So let's have a look, see right. Okay, let's do this. What's our light level? We are pretty much, see, I'm going to say 11 across the board, but it's not. Over here we're at 10. See, well, that's obviously we're getting a little bit of lag issues this morning. I'm definitely going to need more sea lanterns. I don't think I should have been using this many, but Actually, I might do a row right here as well. I am thinking of some kind of a design for this room. I don't want it all to be, you know, just all rough deep slate. I want to actually do something with it. And we'll take it right to the end because technically where it should be. Run out of sea lanterns though, I know that. 16 left. So we are going to go make a trip to the shopping district in a moment. And we will buy some sea lanterns from here Josh's Prismarine sea lantern place. So let's go have a peek. And where is it? Right at the very top. Shopping Island. Go, and it is daytime. Yay! Now, do you have an ATM in here? Or do I have to go find one? I gotta go find one. What's up with... See? Another one right here. Oh, ATMs. Oh, yes, actually ATM. Oh, very, 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 very smart person. Okay, so let's just get a stack of diamonds for now. Let's see, what can I buy in here for a stack of diamonds? What do we got? These are, it's 4 diamonds per stack. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I think that should be enough. 4 stacks. Alright, maybe I'll buy a few more. To be honest, let's buy 2 more stacks. Because sea lanterns are, well, they're fun. Alright, so let's go back to my storage. Oh. Oh, coffee. Oh. Can't see at the moment. I have to bear with me. My eyes are acting up this morning. Ugh. Ache in a week. Give me one moment, folks. So I kind of try and stop that. Getting old sucks, to be honest with you. Yes, I don't have any crops planted in here now because I really don't need them at the moment. That's why I also haven't really harvested any rice, because I technically don't need it. Oh, look at that. This is already growing up fast. So the light levels did make a difference, interestingly enough. Right. Did we go? Enough. Dear Lord. Where did that go? I shouldn't have done it. Oh, my eyes are really bothering me. I apologize for the delays and the jitteriness because of that. Yeah, we're having an issue here. So, guys, I'm going to take a pause and take a brief break. I will be back momentarily, so bear with me while I switch over and just take a moment to try and recompose myself. So, I will be right back. I am back. I apologize for that. Again, as I said, getting old really sucks. But we are still kind of designing and building this particular farm, which is, as I said, it is beneath my... it's not actually directly beneath my claim. This is actually unclaimed land above. It's probably underneath the river that's up top, I think. Actually, no, we're in the meadow across, which is where the zoo is going to be. So that will eventually be claimed. Let's there we go. Look at that. Nice and sorted out. Interesting enough. Go. Now, I wasn't quite sure what we're doing here. I think I was doing this. I think that's what we were doing. More of them? No, I do. Anyway, yeah, we're designing away. Kind of interesting to see how tonight plays out. We just kind of got everything loaded up in our World of Warcraft instance. We kind of created our characters. We're still in the starting area. We're going to we've been discussing how we're going to do it. I think we're going to do old school playthrough, right? We're going to go through and one quest at a time. We're not going to do the whole circulate through the area and gather up every single quest that you could possibly be going on and then just go out randomly. I think it's a matter of picking one, and then we all work on it, and we finish it, and we go back, we turn it in, and so on. I think that was what our original plan was going to be. There's a lot of blocks. I'm going to have to go get rid of some of these blocks out of my inventory. I think that's an issue. But I wasn't sure what we're going to do. We have these. I'm not sure what to do with these, to be honest. Do we put them like this? Right? Do that, or do we do this? I think I like that, to be honest with you. Right? That's what we're going to do. We'll have to go make more of these. Sure. How are we doing for blocks? Oh yeah, we still got 19 left, so we're good. Now we got to go find some more of these. Not sure why I wasn't eating there for a minute. Again, there's every now and again we get some little glitchy behavior. Oh, that guy moved pretty damn quick up there. That's our zombie spawner we have up top. That's just kind of adding rotten flesh to the equation. Again, when you're making the organic compost, rotten flesh can come in handy. But of course, it's not my only source. I do have the mob farm just out in the harbor. Here, let's look at these. There we go. Nice and sea lanterns. We got sea lanterns everywhere. Go back to our treasure box, our ATM as we call it, and put some stuff in there. Let's go over here to where we have more of the flax and get it put away. Let's put the seed in there too, because we can. There we go. And let's start seeing what we have here for inventory. And I got a lot of stuff here that I don't probably have room for, to be honest. So we have here and here. So that's supposed to be here. So it's this and this and this and this. These two, to be honest. These are supposed to be cobbled deep slates, so we're going to put them up here. Actually, let's take a bunch of it because we need to. I think this, yeah, we can make it with it. All right, we're going to do that, and actually, let's do some polished stairs just in case, because I don't know if I'm going to use those anywhere. What are we going to use for the wall? I wanted to use plain stone, to be honest with you, but I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I really don't. So we're going to have to go get some of that at the quarry. But I want to finish this portion of the decorations first. These river turtles drive me nuts sometimes. Hey, good morning, Josh. You and your Pikachu hellos. I do encourage people still, if you're in my chat, to, feel free to spend the blueberries or spend your channel points to tell me to eat or name something or what have you. But when you do that, just make sure you do include a message in the chat with that, because I do not, unfortunately, with the restream, because I am doing both Twitch and YouTube, I do not see channel points being spent on my end. So again, I just wanted to remind people of that as well. Pure Josh is the administrator of the VeeCraft server network, which includes the VeeCraftSMP, which I'm currently playing on now. Also includes a fantastic vanilla world, which is being, again, there are plugins. Don't get me wrong, it is still vanilla and there are plugins, but it is definitely the vanilla experience, and with a great community and great administrators. So feel free to, check out the Discord. I'm going to do that now, and I think I've corrected the issues with my bot. And yes, it does. It shows, there you go. There is the Discord link there in the chat. At least on our Twitch side. It is not on the YouTube side. But on the Twitch side, it is there. You can go and check it out. Oh, there we go. It did actually, but again, it's a different Discord link, but it still should take you to the same place. I think I had originally created that a while ago, so again, all part of it. But yeah, I placed that block somewhere. It went somewhere, and now I just got to figure out where it went. But yeah, join on with the if you're interested in Minecraft and being part of a larger community and a growing community, because, you know, Minecraft is fun, but I mean, you can beat the game so many ways. I mean, years ago, I've beaten the game. I've actually beaten it a couple times, and I hate, because I'm terrified of heights and this, I hate the end. I really don't like the Nether, but I mean, I've done it. But so for me, what I really enjoy doing most of all with Minecraft is building. I absolutely love building things, and that's, yeah, we definitely have to go get some stone. But in order to build things, you got to get materials, you got to finish the game. But again, on a server where there's so many people involved, you know, some people like the end, some people like the Nether, some people like doing ocean monuments, some people like doing the strongholds. It's not, again, it's not something that I like doing for the most part. I mean, I enjoy the game, but when they're doing it, I can buy things off of them when they acquire it. And because VeeCraftSMP is a modded SMP, there is lots of things to collect. Coffee. You know, from the armor, which you see what, I mean, obviously I'm wearing ametrine, which is a unique armor. It's one step up above netherite. But you also have other unique armor pieces. I'm still working on collections, but this is the evoker armor, the shulker armor, the phantom armor, and so on. I will continue to work on collections as I get them, and then I do kind of decorate them with arms that seem to fit. We got a bone scythe in the hand over here, and we got a couple of nasty looking daggers here with the shulker armor and so on, and of course the broom that comes with the evoker set. It's just all part of it. So again, you know, collecting it, we have the weapon wall here with these unique and special weapons that I've been slowly gathering up. I think I have more than that, but I just don't know where they all are. So let's go in here. Let's get our cobbled tuff, which is here. Right, cobbled tuff. Let's go to our here, this. I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing, yeah, see, this is deep slate as well, and it's polished deep slate. We're going to put that there. I'm not going to use those for now, but we need to go get us some blocks. So let us go. Wow, we're having some issues this morning. A little bit of lag here and there. Let's go to the quarry. Come on, where are we? There we go. Quarry does have an ametrine beacon at the bottom of it, so we are able to mine blocks fairly quickly. But I want stone. I mean, I probably should be gathering up some amethyst crystals at the same time. But, you know, let's go up and get the stone because that's why we're here. And there are a couple of levels that I've already started a lot of stone mining on, and that's starting up here, actually. Up here, there's this one. Yeah, there's a lot of stone that's been mined from here. But again, I think we might have to go up one more. Ooh, I don't know what that was all about. A little bit of a glitch there. All right, so let's see what we have here. What is this? Did it open up to a big cave? Is that what this has turned out to be? It looks that way. Oh my word. Yeah, that's a big dark cave. We got some nasties in here. Can they even get up here? Probably. Right. So I want to make it so that they can't get at me from here. So let's... Okay, there we go. We can go and explore this some other time. and that's not really what I wanted to get at. So we're over here now. Let's figure out where my... Don't have a lot of torches on me. Got a few. I should have probably brought some more, but at this point, really don't need diorite. But hey, what the heck? This is what I'm looking for. Get zombies around. Right. We're getting some stone. Probably should do that. There we go. Ooh, we got a problem here. We have a problem. Didn't really want to do that. There we go. Let's see what happens. Is there more? Oh, we're good. There's a cave there. I played on a server the other day that actually had the mod that adds soapstone and all the other fun stuff to it. But you couldn't break soapstone with the hammers, which... Go. We're gathering up some blocks. So anyway, oh, looks like we got another geode over here that we've just discovered, which is good. I'm always in need of geodes. How close we can get edge? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, so I'm glad you were able to stop in, Josh. Appreciate that. Hopefully your weekend went well for you and V. But we are breaking more and more blocks as we go. Got some limestone, we got some soapstone. Oh, look at this. Better keep an eye on what I'm breaking though. Oops. Probably broke some crystals that I didn't mean to. There we go. So let's see what we have in our inventory that we can transfer over. Well, we got quite a bit building up. We got some stone now. I mean, probably still not enough that we need. We need way more stone than this. As many know, I don't really feel like building a... I mean, I have a stone generator here at the quarry, but it's just a bit of a pain in the butt. Because it's kind of small. I want to eventually do a big one, like what Pure Josh has over at his place. I mean, I can always buy the stone. That's always an option. But, yeah. So this is a geode that's already been accessed from elsewhere. So that's something that we need to keep in mind. Evil Dragon, hey there, my friend. How you doing? Yes, this is kind of where I've been hanging out, Evil Dragon. I spend a lot of time with the VeeCraftSMP on the server. You know, I can only... I've been trying to divide... We are... Yeah, look at that. Something... Yeah. Are we still playing? Yeah, I think we're still streaming at this point. I hope. There we go. We're reconnected. We're good. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes these things do happen, and you get some internet, an internet fart, as we like to say, and it causes some issues. yeah, so let's see if I can get the chat bot back up. My restream chat should be right here. Don't know why this is causing me an issue. But yeah, there's a little bit of a some lag spikes going on this morning. But again, it's no fault of the server. In 99% of the cases, it's most likely the internet in different parts of North America, where we are located. This server is located inside the United States. I'm in Canada. I'm just still trying to get that chat to reopen, and it's not reopening. So let us close that, and we're gonna reopen it. Again, my apologies, folks. I'm just trying to make sure that I can see what you're saying. And there we go. And I think go. And yes, it appears to be sending to both channels and Discord and YouTube. So again, welcome, Evil Dragon. I haven't seen really heard from you in a while, because again, Evil Dragon played on a UK-based server with me that I am a moderator on. I just haven't had. I really don't have the time to invest in multiple servers at this point. I also have my private server that I've been working on now for better part of a year. I've kind of dismantled it and redone it a dozen times over, which again, not ideal for me. But again, it's not some of the thing with this particular stream, like with VeeCraftSMP and the time that I like to devote to here. You mix that with the Dungeons and Dragons streams that we are now doing, which there is quite a few that we've been working on. We've got Emerald Legion, which is currently on hiatus for another couple months, probably, hopefully, if scheduling can work itself out. At the end of the year, we'll be returning with, and that's in its third season now. We've got our second season returning of Southern Expanse that will be coming by the year end. And right now we have our mini series, which is the, oh dear, how big is this hole? Oh dear, that's not good. So let's cover this up. There we go. We'll deal with that another time. Oh, don't want to deal with that right now. We're just covering some stuff up because it just makes no sense to have it here. So, anyway, we do have the entranceway over here to the quarry, so I really don't want to mess up too much of this. Alright, I think I should have enough stone to kind of get me going. Yeah, the VeeCraftSMP is part of, it's a private SMP as part of the VeeCraft server network. There is a vanilla server on here, there's a mini game server, there's all kinds of things that you know, Pure Josh works on. But again, this particular one is a fabric modded SMP. Which really allows us some creative license, I guess you could say. So let us waystone back, or wormhole back, to my storage room, and then we will figure out crap, what's going on from here. There we go. And let's start getting some stone, because actually, you know what? Let's use polished stone in that back room, I think. That, because again, it's different. kind of like that idea that something is going to be a little bit different. I don't know whether we should mix it with anything, maybe. Be honest, I'm not sure. So let's see. Well, let's take some of these. Why not? What else can we in here? Really not much else. Yeah, so we'll do one more of these, I think, and then we're going to do more polished stone. And then let's go see what we're working on. So how you been, Dragon? I will be sharing some posts on Instagram and in the Discord this week sometime of some of the builds from the DknBluez. And one of them was actually done by Evil Dragon, which was the dragon statue nether portal that's outside my main base. I did, you know, kind of tweak it a little bit with some a little artistic license, but you know, other than that, it was all him. So I mean, it was his design. I just kind of textured it and added a few little tweaks here and there, and so to make it kind of fit my base a little bit more, because again, there's only so much that you can ask someone else to build for you if they're not familiar with, you know, things that are going to be put in there, or your style that's on top of that. So let's, I just want to see what, yeah, probably not going to. I'm good. I'm doing all right. Oh yeah, you know, Evil Dragon is amazing on this other server. He does absolutely some amazing dragon statues, nether portals, gates, things like that. So again, a very talented builder. There's a reason why I asked. There's a reason why I asked you to build that and not try to tackle it myself. I mean, doing builds like that for me, I'm not very good with the organic side of things. I'm learning. I try to stretch out of my comfort zone a little bit more and more every day that I play. So, but again, it's not always. Yeah, I was on there just briefly the other day because again, I feel horrible just because I just don't have the time to do it. And I mean, being a moderator, you know, you kind of want to make sure you're taking part. I mean, I do continue to follow along in the Discord to sort of see what's going on the best I can. I am hoping that my schedule kind of works itself out a little bit for my own sanity. So that I have some time. I would like to get back to doing at least 2 different servers. I mean, I could probably do more, but again, I really, I mean, for I purely can't leave a diamond sitting in the ground. But anyway, I just really like the community that has been built on the VeeCraft server. Have really, and again, they've treated me very well over here. But again, when I came over, I kind of was getting tired of the 100% vanilla experience. And that's something that DknBluez was very, very good at, and their administrator over there, Jay, is a phenomenal builder, creative builder, and has really set up a wonderful community on his you know, Minecraft server. But again, it is definitely a vanilla experience, for sure. and it took forever to get to where I was at over there, and I mean that's all part of the game, right? But I was kind of looking for more of a, because again, that's what my personal server was planning on being, a modded server. So again, it's one of those things that man, oh man, these little spikes are killing me. Oops. Yeah, see, it just got rid of all the work I just did. Just reset right back. So that's kind of annoying. But I will have to go and check out the stores. I mean, that's the one thing I didn't check when I was on the other day, was my shop, because that's something that I want to make sure that at least my shop is got some inventory in it. So if people want to come, ooh, these blocks coming back, or not at the moment, and I don't want to disconnect and reconnect, because it's not really going to solve my issue. How am I doing for stone wise? I've got plenty still. Well, yeah, we're good. This is definitely an interesting room. Haven't reused any of those other blocks yet, but you know. I don't know why I'm doing this when I could be doing. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, could be doing this. Wow, I didn't realize my hammer was that broken. I better switch my hammer out, to be honest. Wow, that's broke. Oh, these hammers are a godsend. But yeah, if you're, I mean, for the whole modded thing, I don't think, and then I've played it probably about a dozen servers. Some big, you know, like high pixel big, some not so big. Out of the, I mean, to be honest with you, vanilla wise, one of the most interesting creative servers was, and still is, Darkcraft. You know, again, just for the sheer amount of time and effort that Jay put into his builds. Hey, Poyo. How are you, my friend? How's school treating you? But yeah, Jay over at Darkcraft puts in a phenomenal amount of actual building work. I mean, Jay does build in creative, and it just, for sheer aesthetics, the server's phenomenal. Like, I don't know how many dragons are flying around the shopping district over there. I think there's 4, 5 like massive build dragons flying in the air and so on. So it's just good. But here again, Josh is a actual like survival player and survival builder. He, you know, he will admittedly tell you he's not much of a builder. He likes the redstoning and farming side of things most of all. And him and Poyo here that just came in, you know, are definitely, well, I don't know. To me, they're speedrunners for me. But I mean, I think when we started this season of the VeeCraftSMP server, I think they had the game completed within, you know, probably a couple weeks. And that's with all their busy work schedules and everything else going on. So, yeah. Yeah, still standing is good, Poyo. Still standing is good. You know, as I said, I'm glad you're hanging in there and pushing through it. You know, it's one of those things that education is not something that you kind of turn your back on. I mean, I think I did a little too much when I was in my youth. Probably should have spent more time paying attention than what I did. Oops. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we have an area now created. Although I probably am going to change out some of this stuff. But right now, let's have a look. See, I think it's all growing in too, all the crops. I think they're finally here. So let's get rid of this stuff out of my inventory. All right, let's do that. And let's do a quick harvest. And we're going to use that one. And well, we'll do the carrots first and eat. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been around. I will be right back, guys. I'm back. I apologize, folks. My medications, again, being old and being disabled, sometimes is not the most conducive to live streaming. A little bout of nausea kicks in now and again from my medications. So, but I am back. But yeah, you know, you're a pretty decent builder, Dragon. To be honest with you, especially with the statues and such, they were good. And Pollo, yeah, it would be nice to see you on here again. We got to get your shop up and running, my friend. You know, get you some diamonds coming in that you don't actually have to mine and work for. How did that work out? Everything good on that front, Pollo? Sometimes medications is, you know, what we need. Yeah, that's weird. See, that took the bottom of it off, and I don't know how I did that. I think it was just a glitch. Oh no, see, it's doing it for some of them. Oh, it's not breaking the ones that aren't growing yet. That's why. Silly me. Silly me. Silly me, tricks are for kids. We definitely need some of this stuff. Some flax. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's get these out of the ground. Oh. It is quite a bit, man. Quite a bit of seed. Oh no, that's, I'll be honest, Dragon, I would not be, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for games like Minecraft and the community of live streaming and the community on the servers. You know, with, I mean, I have my physical disability issues that I'm dealing with, but like Pollo, I mean, I deal with anxiety. My son, who, you know, we live together, he has severe anxiety disorder. You know, again, he probably got that from both myself and his mother. I mean, I'm probably the least mild out of all of them when it comes to it, but then compounded, he's in pretty bad shape. I also do suffer with clinical depression, so I deal with that on top of the physical disabilities. So, but yeah. Anxiety meds are good. I mean, we've had all kinds of them here that clorazepam and all those other medications. I mean, we've seen them all, you know, to be honest, and some work, some don't. Some are a little scary because of side effects or addiction issues and so on. But, you know, be that as it may, they definitely help out, and you know, many of us, myself, my son, we couldn't have gotten through much of it, you know, without some of these medications. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, stand strong, stand proud, be there for one another when you know, because that's what it's all about. You know, we can't always do it alone, and a lot of people think they have to. You know, we don't have to, and we're not alone out there. And sometimes you may feel like it, and because again, distance can make things feel that way. You know, again, Pollo lives thousands of miles, you know, away from where I am, and you know, I'm always available to talk or to chat or whatever. Same applies for anybody. I mean, you know, rather than have that feeling of being alone all the time, just kind of reach out and just say hello. And that's, I'll be honest, sometimes that's all it takes, is just say hello, which is fantastic. So yeah, we got this. These crops now are going the way they're going. I'm going to get some more of this. The rice pinnacles, not the rice. Oh, anytime, Poyo, anytime. I mean, as I said, it's just as much my benefit it is you know, that I could be helping someone else. I mean, if I help someone else, that's great. But sometimes I need someone to talk to, and you know, whether it's helping someone through something or them helping me through it, it's the same thing. We just learn to spend some time together, and we all get along, we all adjust, and we help one another the best we can. So, alright, let's go over here to the rice pinnacles. And we're going to put some of them in there. Boy, we got definitely more flax coming in than we really need to worry about. Again, I will plant these crops again at some point, and get my fields going, but right now I have plenty of inventory of the particular crops that are in question. I think I might have to go breed up some chickens, though, to be honest with you. And I'm going to do that with flax seeds, because, well, now I have plenty of them, and I've replanted all the crops down there, so I don't need more. So let's get our chickens going. These are our special guests, by the way, and I treat my special guests accordingly because, well, I need the feathers, to be honest. One of my part of the so far of the Edith Island duty-free shop is, in fact, I sell quivers filled with arrows. Some of those arrows are amethyst tipped, which are +1 arrows, or emerald tips, which are again +1 arrows, or they're magical. But in order to make the emerald and the amethyst arrows, I need chickens, lots of chickens. So yeah. Oh dear, glitched again. A little bit of an internet fart. yeah, trust me, it's bad. Well, it could be worse. I could have Crowds for Gaming on here throwing chicken eggs everywhere. I know last season on New Beginnings, when we were on the old VeeCraft server, from there he literally spammed my underground base with chicken eggs, and I had hundreds upon hundreds of chickens everywhere. But if you get a chance to go on I think I have it on YouTube now, the final episode from New Beginnings Season 2, where Josh and everybody in the server, we all got together with massive TNT balls and blew up the entire server. It was so fun to watch. Like the shopping district, the towers, the builds, everything. But also a little bit sad in a way too, when you see the amount of work that went into it, and then all of a sudden it's just poof, it's gone. And that's Minecraft, right? So Poyo, I think for you, like, I'm working on these mini block, the mini block bags that I'm selling. I think I'm gonna put this guy, the Redstone Engineer. I think I'm gonna do him next. One of them next, so that you have access to all these mini blocks. I'm not sure who I'll do with him. Maybe the Sculptor. No, not sure. Yeah, we'll figure out someone to do with them, because I do 2 at a time. So yeah, we've got 8 out right now. So we got 8 collections out at the moment. But yeah, all the mini block traders, I have them all. So we'll be putting them all available as. What was I in the process of doing? I think this is what I was doing. Putting this stuff away. There we go. Yep. Exaflax. And we'll just put the seed up there too. Actually, I can sell the excess seed. That's what I can do. Realize that. Flax is good because you can make string from flax. You can also make those bags, sacks, which I use a lot of them. I use them for our mail service. I use them for my inventory and helping to sort and compact things. They're like mini shulker boxes, except if you carry more than 2 of them, it weighs you down. Okay, I think there's one more or a couple more that take the flax seeds. I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. So that's pretty good. I got wow, got 48 emeralds out of that mess. So I guess I can probably do some of this while I'm at it, while I'm standing here. Not all of them have melon trades, but they're there. The sounds you're hearing up top, which is from up here, there is a zombie spawner up there that I found in a dungeon. And because I really don't need it, because I do have the mob farm now, and other sources of rotten flesh. So that's, you know, again, I don't really not of use, but rather, because when I'm down here farming and doing any building or whatever I'm doing, might as well have them. So what I just did is there is actually a dispenser there. So if I need to capture a zombie, which I used, as you see Happy over there by the bubble vader, that's what I used for him. He just kind of spits out, and I can just put the tracks as I need them and take the zombie where I want them. But in the meantime, they come out, the water pushes them over top of the soulfire campfire, and yeah, just starts to, you know, drop. Oh my word. Come on, open up. We got some real lag issues here going on. So yeah, it's slow, but it is what it is. For Emerald Dragon Eyes, I mean, personally, depending on the size of the build, I would use an actual emerald with an invisible item frame. Is what I would use. If it's a smaller dragon, I mean, if some of the larger builds, then yeah, I use a whole block of emerald. Not sure what else. I mean, I'm sure we have other things on this server. I mean, these are the emerald blocks you see on the you really can't see them on the other side of the chat, but there are, you can see some of them through there. Yeah, let me see if I can take that out so you can see some of them in behind it. There you go. And I'll block out the chat overlay for a minute. So yeah, those are the emerald base blocks that we currently have on this server. So yeah, I'm sure there would be something in there that would work. You know, that would, you know, the emerald coin would be kind of a cool for an interesting, you know, look for an eye. You know, so would the emerald block gold border would be kind of intriguing. But yeah, so there's options on that we would have for doing emerald-based dragon eyes. But there's also rubies, you know, on this particular server as well. We have ruby. So there are actual rubies that you can get, nether rubies and normal rubies. So you can use those, I'm sure, for dragon eyes. That would be pretty cool as well. So anyway, let's bring those overlays back again. Oops. There we go. I'm blocking things out that I shouldn't. All right. Anyway, back to where I was at. Oh, whatever. Throw those in there because I can. Yeah, several things on here. Yeah, the rubies are cool. I mean, I think I have one or two. They're pretty rare for me anywhere where I explore. I know other people have more of them, but I'm not one of those people. Hey, they're there. They're getting there. Let's go have a look at the surface. Been spending too much time underground again. And let's see what we've got going on up here. Go to the DknBluez's Burb Retreat. I call it a Burb Retreat because we have mythic mounts on this server, Dragon. Mythic mounts are things like these guys. These are Zarp attacks. We call them Burbs. And there are three main variants. There's kind of the bluish color one, there's reddish color one, and then there's a greenish colored one, green and yellow ones up there. Each one does have some slightly different variants to themselves as well, whether they might be a little bit more brown than red, more green than yellow, and so on. So there are some slight variants to them, but there are also, I mean, obviously other mounts, like your standard mounts, but you've got dragons that you can fly, you've got nightmares with flaming tails from the nether that you can ride around on. There's a bastion over here, the Essentia, the giant cats. So he sits over here. Big cat. He's sleeping right now, having a nap. Yeah, those are fun. There's so many different ones on the server to play around with, and even in the back, I don't know if I can get over there right now. I really can't. But down in there is another mount, which is like a giant flying ladybug that you can fly around. So yes, when I say mounts, they are flyable. There are courier birds, which are like chocobos. They don't fly. You can run around on them, but these ones actually fly. So do the dragons. So do the ladybug ones, and so on. So, yeah. But this is the retreat. So basically, I catch these things and I can breed these up and sell them to other individuals on the server, which I do sell out of the shopping district as well. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this inventory, but that's where we're kind of headed right now to see what's going on. Make sure my shop has got some inventory in it. And one of the builds I did over here for Poyo actually was inspired by one of the builds on the DknBluez. And that was the large iron golem statue in the shopping district. But this one's a little different. This was the corrupted golem that I built for Poyo because he sells iron, and he sells Skulk Catalyst, and he sells Wither Skulls. So I built this for him. It is corrupted by Skulk, and it has a Wither Skull on his shoulder, and you shop inside. So, again, I don't think it's anywhere near as big as the one that was built on the Darkcraft server, but it's there. You know, it's one of the builds, and then I built this one last week for Smith. It is the Blaze Rod shop, and eventually will be his power station. Right? So part of it, and then down the road here where you see the schematic rendering in, that is going to be the build that I do for Lorelei. Lorelei Redfern is one of the Edith Island community, one of the DkonsTable crew, but this is going to be her flower shop. But again, I'm just waiting on the materials all to be gathered, and then I will start building this puppy. And I know they've started with the materials, but yeah, still got a ways to go. But yeah, I need to check on my inventory though, which is down the road. Okay, I still got a burb sitting here, and I don't think I've probably sold anything. I don't think there's any Oop, I better check the book. Is there any requests? No, there is no requests in there, and I don't think I've sold any quivers at the moment. Server's been really quiet this week, to be honest with you. So if you come back, Poyo, it'd be nice to get some activity around here. I don't know why. At least the SMP side of things has been pretty quiet. Vanilla has been okay. And I guess the new arcade minigame page or server is being worked on. I know I checked it. I don't think there's anything I can add to it, to be honest. I think it looks fantastic, and Yeah, well, the mounts are interesting. We did find out with the waystones that we have on the server. Uh, yeah, well, exactly. We know why they're busy. I'm just referring, like everybody else is really, life has kind of got them by the short and curlies, as they say, this week, and or last couple of weeks anyway. I've been a little bit quiet on the SMP side of things. You know, people are still doing the mini games when they can and so on, and that's good that we're still part of the community. But the server's still here. I mean, that's the good thing about it. It's not going anywhere. You know, we're in it for the long haul on this one. I know Josh has talked about when 120 comes out, because there is no world generation changes as far as we know. For the most part, there's a few changes, I think, to some of the biomes, but nothing overly major. So again, that'll be a pretty easy update for this server to go to 120 or 119.4 or whatever it ends up being at the time. So yeah, sorry, I'm just checking now. This is the market, the Oasis market on Edith Island, and this is meant for strictly Edith Island residents. This is myself and Jen Ever and Lorelei Redfern and Dag7 and Malta Starlight, Black Lantern Ace, and Kraus for Gaming. You know, they come here because they sell things in the shopping district as well, but this is where we sell amongst ourselves. And these are all for emeralds, as you can see. So you can get a stack of 64 or 32 for corn, because corn is rare and hard to come by. But things like, you know, peanuts as well, they're here are 32. Some are 32, some are 64. Cocoa beans are 64 for 1 emerald. So again, they can buy them for the emeralds, and then they can make whatever they're making, or take them over to the shopping, the grocery store, and set everything up there. So I wanted to come over here and make sure I have inventory on everything again, because no one's really been on. Oh dear. So I need beets. That's odd. So we're gonna have to bring some beets over. Okay, so let's head back to storage. Right? We're gonna go to storage. Gonna go just praying that I have more relaxed week this time. If everything goes well, college side, I'm gonna go ham on the weekend. So many projects I wanted. Yeah, you know what? You and Applied Energistics, though, I mean, I would just get so frustrated with a mod like that, honestly. Trying to figure it out is just... And it would take away from my build time, and that's something that I really am not prepared to do, because I like building, and I like breaking blocks. Let's see, we do have some... We have some more of these. Not a lot, but we've got some. So let's head back to the Edith Island Oasis. Go. Yeah, it's a little bit dark over here. I think we're gonna have to... We're still working on how we're gonna light up this market a little bit better. And hide the torch spam, which is really hard to do on desert sand. There we go. That's good enough. Got some inventory in there. Disorientated here. Okay, there's another portal there. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna check in on Ace's build, which he really hasn't added to, but the furnace golem's been over here, I can tell. Let's see how Ace's farm's been doing. I usually check on all the farms for the other members of Edith Island, because they're not on anywhere near as much as I am. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Does he have anything in there? Oh yeah, so he does have some product that he can stock when necessary. Ooh. That's a dragon, by the way, in case you're wondering. Ooh. Gotta be careful if I'm gonna attack these things with the dragon around, because if you accidentally hit him, he'll kill you. It's not a good thing. Oh. Bite me. more. But all my base is done unless someone orders a dragon. I need to get. Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest. My base portion here, like over where you saw me working my store, it's a lot of aesthetics now that I'm working on. There's a few little projects and stuff. But yeah, you can. These are mounts. You can ride these. I can't ride this one because it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to Black Lantern Ace, and I don't want to mess around with his dragon. So that's just all part of it. Oh, and that's another. Oh, I guess I should get. This guy's gonna kill me if I attack him. But I want to get rid of them because again, they create fire. The fire tick's turned off on the server, which is fine. Right, so we're gonna do this. Wow, the lag is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the lag here, but there we go. Well, that was a lot easier to take out than I thought. Oh, it looks like someone had him on a lead. I didn't even notice that. My bad. So I killed him, the furnace golem. I think Ace went and captured him, thinking, "Oh, I can catch him and do what I want with him," and you can. Yeah, I think you know, in all honesty, you would probably have a blast over on you know, this server with the mounts and the other, you know, unique blocks and everything else that are on here. But the way that Josh and V run the VeeCraftSMP, because it is a private invite server, people join their Discord community, and then they become part of the vanilla experience, so the vanilla server, which again, there's plugins and stuff on it too. So I mean, there is still some stuff that's on there as well that are some quality of life improvements and such from the. But again, it's vanilla. So if you join onto that, and then over time, as you basically prove yourself to, you know, the administrators and other members of the community, that show that you're a good guy and you're not a, you know, griefer and so on. Dang it. Bird. Getting lots of phantom parts, which is good. But yeah, then they send you an invite, and of course, you know, recommendations and so on. You know, I thought one of my other community members from DknSTable was going to pop over and pop on, but they have been unable to do so as of yet to try. And then, of course, had she done so, I would have, you know, put the good word out with Josh and V that they are, you know, part of my crew, and you know, hopefully they would be allowed to join me on the SMP. So this is all part of it, you know, and this is. Again, when I say community, that the server itself is way bigger than our guys really tick me off all the time. Poyo's just one of it, and Josh and everybody else, but there's so many. There's Lizzie and Caleb and all the rest on here, and Brand. They're all part of the SMP. Well, I will send you what I'll send you actually, Dragon. I'm going to send you the Discord link for VeeCraft, because you do have to be part of the their Discord community, because when you go to join the vanilla server, you will be asked to verify with the sniffer bot, which is the bot that's on the VeeCraft server. So, you know, once you identify, you'll be able to join the vanilla server, no problem. And it's so that is their Discord, the actual vanilla server address. So once you are registered on there, the server address is play.purejosh.com. And that is the server you can set up in your Minecraft. But once you join on there, as I said, it is the vanilla experience. If there's anything that is needed resource pack wise or background client side mod, you'll be able to do that yourself. There is instructions in their Discord, and if you do get the invite and you are welcomed into the SMP side of things to set up, it's pretty straightforward. There is all the instructions again for the mod packs and everything else are all, sorry, my apologies, on the Discord. And you know, when you do get invited to come onto this side, you know, we all start off in Starterville, which, you know, I'm just kind of flying around at the moment. So if we fly over this way, I think someone's been over there doing something down there, but I don't know. But over here, I like to just kind of guide people through it in a way. I mean, as I said, still could be a long ways off before you got an invite. But as I said, I would gladly put in a good word for you if you come over and you know, come on to the vanilla a little bit. There's flying islands and so on. So this is spawn right here. This is where you spawn in when you come to the SMP server, right? Oh my word, some of this is killing me. So yeah, this is where you spawn in. You know, the little thing here, the little campsite set up, and then there's a sign that tells you head east to those particular blocks. Now Sailor V, Josh's significantly better half, sorry Josh, has been worked on this area here with sort of a bridge going across and some stuff coming across. So there's a little campsite here on the little island, which is kind of set up near spawn. But if you were to go to that village coordinates, never mind all the, be careful when going through random portals, but this is starter village. So this is, there was one over there, there's a village too, but that was very, very close to a pillager fortress. There are forts, not just outposts. There are forts here. So this was the town, the waystone was here and so on. I crafted a mini block merchant market here. So people who want to buy their own for emeralds, not all of them are here, trust me, not even close. But you can come over here for emeralds and buy them. It's fine if you want to do that on your own. So all part of it. So yeah, we do have some things set up over here that people use on the server when they're first coming over. Yes, there are some interesting builds going up. I believe that is Josh and V's doing over there. There is a stone generator over there, which was supposed to be moved into the mining center. This is the Golden Carrot Cafe. You could buy some golden carrots off of these two wonderful individuals and have a seat in you know, the outdoor little thing garden. This here is Oliver Twist Butchery. Oliver is missing out of here, which I think, well, that happened during a mishap on the server. But this is our villager breeder in Starterville, so if you need something, you just pop up, you go up inside there and you feed them, and then they pop out down here. Little bakery, V's Bakery is over here. We have the community center here that you can kind of go in and take what you need, put extra blocks in there that you don't need, and so on. There's a wool farm, and then everybody goes around and you claim using the map mod, using the zeros. You go in here and you claim chunks that for your personal builds. Like over here, this is Cryosphere Gaming's, this is Plum Sixes, this is Gizmo Girls, Bren's, which is 2 block, and then we have Lizzie's over here. Then over here we have Smith's 2 blocks, my 2 blocks here, 4 for Josh and V's, and then we've got Black Lantern Ace and Lorelei Redfern and Dag 7, Zip Attack, and there are others on the server. So I mean, it's all part of they're doing. This is really like, wow. I'm really impressed with some of the builds on here, like that are coming on. Most of this village, this part of it was all done within the first week of opening the server. You know, and there was a huge tree farm here, which Lizzie has moved now to her own property because she says her shop is Got Wood in the shopping district, and that's her business. So it does sell it. But this is a wonderful looking new build. Really excited to see what becomes of this. So yeah. Oh, that's a warning for me, folks. Double check where we're at. Sugar is dropping, and I'm not sure why. I'll have to address that momentarily because we're almost done wrapping up the stream right now. You know, again, we streamed for a couple hours. We got some stuff done this morning. But yeah, if you pop over on the Discord and you end up in the vanilla server, again, Dragon, I will most definitely talk to Josh because again, I know who you are. You know, we do have a bit of a history here. Man, these are newer builds too. I've never seen this before. This is Jen Evers' first house on the server. Or I think it was her second house on the server. Same location with second house. Pretty empty. Again, because we've all moved. Jen Evers moved over onto Edith Island with the Edith Island crew. I think this is... Whose base is this little red one? Let me have a look-see. Well, no, that's Jen Evers. So this big one is Zip Attacks. So, yeah, okay. So that's what we've got going on here. So, my first house on the server was this one right here. It had a garage in the back. Blueberries are from Sweetberry Foods, which also adds some new recipes for sweetberries and such. And this was created by Pure Josh, Sweetberry Foods. He also has Frog Legs mod. So he is a mod developer as well as a server administrator. Where's we screw up? Anyway. But yeah, so inside you can see it's been set up, but it's been pretty well abandoned. Got the garage back here, which was for the burbs for my flying mount when I first got one. Created a little garage here for him, and whatnot. So I can use my wormhole, or I can go up here to the upper floor of my house and just wormhole back. And again, we are lagging, so that's probably not going to happen. Let's go to the mob farm. See if anybody's actually been AFK. Been AFKing here. Nope, no one has been here in a while. So I'm gonna sit here for a bit. But yeah, not a problem. I will look for you on there. Again, today I'm not around much longer in Minecraft. I do have a World of Warcraft stream starting brand new tonight, called the Sunblade Syndicate. There are 3 of us that will be kind of playing through Wrath of the Lich King and kind of doing it quest by quest and just kind of reliving some of the old school memories of playing through, most of which I don't even remember anymore. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. I will be live streaming here again tomorrow and on Wednesday morning. Usually I start at 10 a.m., but between 10 and 11 for sure. Like today was a little bit shorter because or a little bit later because of again, getting old and having disabilities is sometimes no fun. But I'll be here those days, and then Thursday night we do a live stream 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here from the VeeCraftSMP, where it's sort of more of an update stream. Where I go around and check in on everybody else's bases to see what progress they've made, what they're working on currently, and sometimes we do adventures and quests. Like last week, we took on a woodland mansion. Again, we've talked about doing one of the new ocean monuments, so that should be a lot of fun. And we just have some chaos and screw around and have fun with friends new and old, and that's all part of it. So and then Friday I'll be streaming again in the morning with my relax play, and then Sunday night, of course, is our Dungeons and Dragons Bitter Cold stream. Really enjoyed last night's episode of that. We have one more episode coming up, and then we have a break for a week because there's GaryCon, as some of our members will be taking a drive and a trip to Wisconsin, and yeah, you can tell the lag and how slow the balls are going through. So, yeah, it's But I am going to sit here and AFK for a little bit, folks, and it's been fun. You know, and I'm glad you were able to join me this morning. I'm Dragon. It's been nice seeing you, and hopefully we see more of you around the server. If not, I mean, as I said, I am going to be trying to get back onto Darkcraft a little bit more frequently. It won't be anywhere near what I've done in the past, but, you know, hopefully a little bit more. So, with that in mind, guys, be excellent to one another, in the words of Bill and Ted and Rufus. And when you're out there playing the games, because we all love to play those games, make sure above and anything else you are playing safe. Bye for now, guys, and we'll see you later on this evening.